Good afternoon, passengers. This is the pre-boarding announcement for Flight KR13 to Hell. We are now inviting loyal members and VIPs to begin boarding at this time. Please have your Hell Pass and proof of Kingdom citizenship ready. Announce your presence at the chat box and remain seated until further instructions. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Flight KR13 with service from the living realm to the underworld. We are expected to take off shortly. We ask that you please fasten your seatbelts, report your presence in the chat box, and that your tray tables be in the upright position for takeoff. Please turn off all other Vtubers or incognito tabs and focus on only me. Smoking is prohibited for the duration of the flight because nobody loves a smoker. Thank you for choosing KROWKO Airlines. Enjoy your flight. Hello everybody, and welcome. Aaron says KROWKO is early, I'll be damned. Indeed, today is one of the only days in my entire career that I'm going to be early. Hello everybody. Hi. Slowly puts down cigarettes. No smokings. No smokings on the flight. No nos. What's up, sweet voice? What a cute nickname he has for me. Hi, Teacher KROWKO and everyone. Hello, children. Sit down. Settle down. Yes, put away your smartphones. No, wait. That is how you're studying. But, get that notification on. Hell yeah. Lights up. Well, I mean, I guess a joint is, not addictive, but like, cigarettes are a no-no, okay? If you guys are smoking, put that shit down. Put that shit away. Or this black cane right here is going up your ass. I didn't mean I was gonna beat you with it. I mean, it is gonna go up your ass, if you know what I mean. So, hi. First stream I caught for the year. Hey, that's nice. Well, that's not it is fair. It is fair. It is fair. It is the way it is. What the fuck is going on my ass? This little cane that I have right here. I made it small so it looks like a teaching cane, but it's actually a real cane. But yes, hello everybody. Ron's here, Terrence here, Kirsty's here, Snowy's here, Aaron's here, Tortoise, Moose, voicing, and Calagon is here. Bang Bao is here, Vivu is here, so many people are here. Oh my god, you are late. Sit down, I spank. No way, you can't spank someone when they're sitting. But yeah, hi. Today we're going to be learning about Vietnamese proverbs. Hi Jeff. Thôi mọi người xem của anh An vẫn đang stream mà đúng không? Xem anh An đi. Mình vẫn không hiểu kiểu mọi người sao có thể xem được hai chỗ của một lúc ấy. Thật sự là phục mọi người luôn, mình không đủ não để mà làm như thế. Smoking behind the... Dạ cô giáo. Hôm nay mình đeo kính này để giả vờ tri thức. Xem cả hai ok, dã man thật. Stealing ads viewers. No. I think they're the only fandom that you cannot steal because they're super loyal. He's really good at building communities, so don't do it, she'll find out. I will sniff it. This cane is going up your butty butters. Hi Burn. Hi bắn cổ não đến chia ra. Hi Snake. Hi everybody. Okay, so today we're going to be shit. I draw really shitty. I write really shittily here. Here we go. I cannot write on like what is it called? A thing? Electric thing? Drawing board? That's what it's called. I'm not a boomer, you are. But anyways, có hai màn hình nên mọi thứ đều dã man. Không, nhưng mà kiểu có đủ não để mà xem ấy. Đấy là chuyện khác. Instantly crossing, she's gonna show something. Oh, you guys can't see it. Oh no. Oh, wait 1 second. Thank you, Bang Bao, for telling me that, so that I know what to do. Okay, 1 sec. Oh! The teacher is boomy boomers. You must be very patient with me. I am old. Guess. I oldie boldies. Okay, I think this right here is a little bit too long. Right, maybe this part right here. I can't see. Kana? Let's see on screen. Yep, you can't see that. Oh, shit balls. Alright. We have a little bit of a situation here, class. Which I'm going to change. This is just like having Zoom class and your teacher is a boomer. Okay. Oh, that is really long. What the fuck? That's what she says. But no, that is really long. Okay, I hope that's good. I hope that is good. I'll do it a little bit. Hi, Eric is here. Speaking Crow is pretty easy. You just say call. Yeah, speaking Crow is no, speaking Crow is definitely an art. It's not for the weak. Okay, wait, let me see. Oh no, it's too small. Oh no, it's perfect. It is perfecto. It is doing very nice. Very nice, actually. Alright. We are good to go. Okay. Better than 50% of my lectures. Just 50, eh? That's not good enough. I have to be the best. But anyways, today I just completely randomly thought of the idea that, hey, one of my favorite things about my language is the proverbs or the sayings. Oh, can you hear anything? Oh no, you can, cool. Can you guys hear the background music, by the way? Hello Miss Kyoko, hôm nay mình học tiếng Việt, đúng rồi. Hôm nay mình học tiếng Việt đấy. That kid that he eats hot Cheetos in the back of the class. That's, you know what, fine. At least you're not smoking, right? Can you guys hear the background music? Background kid voice. Oh my god, I really hate having children in the house, honestly, but I don't control that, you know? I don't control who's in the house and who. Oh, fuck. 1 second. The nice stringy instrument I don't know the name of. Okay, that's good. Okay, maybe I should put this here. No. This is. I need a bigger table, boys. I need more. Good. We can go. How many eggs you lay? It's not my child. I hate children, you know that. Okay. Anyway, so this is what we are doing today, class. We are learning Vietnamese. And Vietnamese proverbs in specific. If my hand drawing sucks ass balls, please, you know, forgive me, because I cannot really write well on the drawing board. But okay, let's get started. So what are proverbs, first of all? Proverbs are the things like 2 birds, 1 stone, or what else? Water off a duck's back, right? It's sayings that are symbolic, and it sort of exclaims about something in an indirect manner, usually with similes or observations about nature and life that is not like directly related to the situation. So no, it's not my younger sibling, it's my nephew. Until we get an English class. Just a level book. Oh my god, was that Google Translate? That was really funny, actually. Good shit. So, can you guys even see this? Yes, you can. Perfect. Alright. And you can call this sayings, or in Japanese is kotowaza. It's the same thing, right? So, the Vietnamese and Chinese share a few idioms. So, I'm gonna get to that. A lot of these idioms are shared by many languages. I wouldn't say I am knowledgeable in enough languages to know exactly how many languages it shares with, but most of them sort of share the same, especially with China, because you know, we have the same sort of base for our culture, although some things may differ. So I'm going to just go down the list. So the first one, and these are going to be quite interesting. I think you will enjoy this much more than just learning about Vietnamese grammar or whatever, because these are memorable stuff, and you can use these and you can think about them, you can imagine them. It will be pretty interesting indeed. For me personally, as a speaker, it was already interesting, so hopefully you guys will find this mind-opening, eye-opening. See, I'm already bad at English phrases. I don't know why I'm teaching people stuff. But, okay. So the first one is called... This one. Một bát cháo. And I will explain every aspect of this. And what anything means. Okay, so this here is a phrase, and the way you say it is ăn một bát cháo chạy 3 quãng đồng. You don't have to remember how to say it. I'm just doing this so you sort of know the way that Vietnamese think and what our culture is based on, and what, you know, the view of the traditional Vietnamese. That's more interesting than knowing the grammar or the pronunciation or the way you write it, right? So, ăn here means eat. I have talked to you guys about, I don't know why I'm like drawing it really shittily today. But this means eat. This is one. So eat 1 bowl of porridge. Let me write that down so it's easier for you to see it. What? This is rice. I just automatically, my Vietnamese brain just automatically went to rice. But this is porridge. Okay. Porridge is like chowder almost. I think it's called porridge. But everyone you can pronounce it but don't know the meaning. You're sort of like the opposite spectrum, right? Kongi. That's what you call it. There's so many like words for the same thing, you know what I mean? Like why do we need all those words? This is run. I think it's this one. I've sort of forgotten. I think it's this one. And then Quảng Đông is like the ways between the fields. 畑の通路みたいな。畑の通路ってことだよね。So imagine these as like water, what is it called? Water wheat. just wheat. Fields of wheat, right? So these are the roads between the reeds. So Quảng means like fuck, this is hard. I don't even know how to freaking explain this. Quảng is like a distance, I guess. A distance in between stuff. So for example, you can say một quãng chẳng hạn. Có nghĩa là Lui さんかな。ようこそ。はい、今日はベトナム語のことわざを教えていきたいと思います。はい。なんだろう。This is not gonna start Valley music to go with it. Well, it is Vietnamese beats, but can you pronounce it for us again? Yeah, so ăn một bát cháo chạy 3 quãng đồng. That's how you say it. Okay? So this just basically means you gotta cross a lot of fields, a lot of farm fields. So this entire sentence means that to eat a single bowl of porridge, you have to run 3 fields or 3 distances, basically a very long distance. And what the meaning of this means is that you are putting in too much effort for what you get out of it, right? So effort is way more, like a lot more than the reward. So it's not really worth it. Sometimes you can use this literally. For example, if I really love this dessert, but it's really far away from my house, but I'm like, you know what? I need to eat that shit. I don't care how long it takes me. And then maybe the bowl of whatever the fuck I want to eat is like 10K, which sounds like a lot, but it's not USD. It's 10K in VND, right? It's really, really cheap. But the taxi fare that I had to pay to go all of those distances from my house to the restaurant to eat it is, I don't know, 50K. So already you can see that the effort is worth way more than the reward. So it basically means that you're putting out too much effort. It's not really worth it. Or it could mean that you really, really want something. So much so that you would put in the amount of effort that just eclipses the reward that you're going to get. Food is too fat. No. That porridge is delicious though, yeah. You work hard but get a little reward. Yeah, but you see the little nuances in that, because it could mean that you're doing something that is not worth it, or it could mean that you really, really want something, so much so that you would sort of exude that much effort to it. After the meaning clicked. I know, I love that feeling, and I'm loving that you feel that, right? Because it's super interesting, because we don't think the same way. Your voice is wonderful. ありがとうございます。とても素敵な声ですね。発音カッターはちょっとなんかそんなに悪くないですけど、文法とか単語、特に漢字とかは絶対まだまだです。本当に下手くそですね、実際。But yeah, so we don't think the same way, especially when we have different cultures, we have different, meanings for things. So I'm really interested in seeing how you guys would perceive these sayings that just sort of becomes second nature to Vietnamese people. And I usually don't think about it because my parents use it all the time. Everybody around me use it all the time. I just sort of say it as a natural reaction to things. But if you guys do learn Vietnamese, or if you remember these things and you say it to a Vietnamese person, I think they will be the most impressed they could ever be, because this takes deep cultural cultural knowledge, I guess. Cultural, I have a word for it, but I forgot that. But anyways, even if you know how to, phrase something in a good grammatical way, you know how to pronounce something perfectly, they will be impressed, obviously, because Vietnamese is not a common language. But if you could say these proverbs, that's like a godlike level of, understanding the language, the people, the culture, and everything. Okay, so the second one is another one about eating. Okay. I'm gonna write it down first. Okay, so the way you say this is ăn quả nhớ kẻ trồng cây. Alright, and here's another one. If you remember this word, then you're very smart, because we just saw this one, but this is also eating. Okay, and this is basically a fruit, or yeah, I guess it is fruit, right? 果物っていう意味ですね。And this one is to remember. And this one is the person who made the tree. So I'm just going to actually draw a picture here so you guys can imagine it better, because I feel like not everybody learns with, words. Some of us are more visual learners, as the the boob joke goes. I'm a visual learner. Please show me them titties. I don't know what they are. Alright, here we go. So, let's see. There's this farmer guy who is 働いてる。この I don't even fucking know how to draw this, but just pretend like he's working it. Okay? Okay? Some shit like that, right? で、この人のおかげで果物が生まれて、だから私たちは果物を食べるときにその木を育った人を覚えるべきっていうことですよね。それはだいたいこのことわざの意味です。So what that basically means is the same idiom in Chinese. Yeah, exactly. We share a lot of these. Hi Okami. I thought you couldn't come. This is Japanese, I think. Katakana. No, this is not Chinese. This is Japanese. カタカナじゃないですよね。ひらがなですよ。Be grateful idiom. Absolutely. So what this means is when you're eating a fruit, you have to remember the person who grew that tree, who took care of that tree. And you can say these in situations, for example, Arisu-chan. Arisu, is it Arisu or Arisa? I'm so sorry. I just keep getting mixed up because there's a show called Terrace House and I really, really like that show. And in that show, there's a girl named Arisa. So I keep getting mixed up. But only learn a little Japanese, not as far as this. That's fine. That's fine. Absolutely fine. But you could use this in the situations. For example, let's see a guy knows a guy. Already off to a good start. And that, let's see, you have a friend, okay? You have a friend, and that friend became like a CEO of a big company. And then, Arisu, okay. 覚えておきます. Okay, Arisu-san, okay. So, your friend who is now a CEO offers you a job in his company. And so you come to his company, you work for him, and after a while, you get promoted into a different company that is bigger than him. And then when people ask you, so, how did you get to this position? How did you get here? You completely ignore the friend who helped you get an employment in the first place. And you're like, I did this off of my own, knowledge, my own power. I'm fucking amazing. I did this shit myself. I am self-built. That's not self-built. What's the word? Whenever I teach language, I fail in English, even worse. But anyways, what is it called? What was I talking about? Basically, you brag about it, and you're like, I am fucking self-made, right? Nobody helped me. I'm good. So in that case, if somebody knows that your CEO friend helped you, they will say this as a sort of like not really a jab, but sort of like, yo, dude, you gotta know how to live. You gotta know how to live as a human being, as a moral human being, and remember who helped you. Hi, Tinsu. Self-made billionaire. Be grateful, don't be a prick. Absolutely. And these are usually taught to children when they were young, so that they would know to say thank you, to be grateful. Hi, Ukiyo. I'm built different. It's an intelligent shade. And a lot of the times, I don't know about the different regions in Vietnam. Maybe it's different where you are, but in Hanoi, so in the capital city, we usually shade people like this. So we shade people with proverbs, and we shade them in a very polite way. So we don't say it like, oh my god, he's a fucking asshole, but you're gonna be like, oh my, he should have remembered the one who grew his tree, the tree to his fruits. Like we would sort of like a little bit indirectly shade somebody that way. Hi, Chicken. But yeah, that is the proverb. Ăn quả nhớ kẻ trồng cây. That's how you say it. Okay. 次。チキンさん、今日はね、ベトナム語のことわざを教えていきたいと思います。いろいろことわざを説明して、チャットに教えるってことですね。Okay. Okay, this one is really, really cool. This one is really cool. It has a bit of religion in it as well. Okay. Here we go. This one is a bit deeper because you gotta know about religion as well. But the way you say this is một chùa nhà không thiêng. And this is basically Buddha. Right, so should I draw Buddha? Are people gonna kill me? I'm gonna try to do my best. He's got like this really dope hairstyle. Every time I see his hairstyle, because my mom's a Buddhist, every time I see his hairstyle, I'm like, man, this guy got drip, bro. He be in this. Does he have something here? I guess there we go. I think I'm missing something from him. I don't know. But basically, this is Buddha, right? Here we go. Buddha. And this is basically a temple. Otera. This one, it's a temple. Or a pagoda. I guess that's the real word for it. And this means home, but it also means close to you. So it means something that is close. Okay? And this means no. And you guys should really learn this one if you ever want to learn Vietnamese. This is one of the first things that you learn. Because this, when you plug it into anything, it turns it negative immediately. You don't have to sort of use don't, doesn't, didn't, it doesn't matter. You only need this one, and it turns everything negative. But drip. The hairstyle is actually snails licking on his sister to prevent heat strokes. Are you Vietnamese? Yes, I'm Vietnamese. That handwriting's smooth. No. My handwriting is not this ugly. Bro, my real handwriting is tilted to this side, and it doesn't look shitty as it does in here, because I can't see what I'm writing when I'm using the drawing board. So this is not good handwriting, trust me. This is basically no, and this means holy, or it means sort of like this one, Kyoko, so like effective. Right? Holy or effective. So, for example, this word is really cool as well. For example, you go to the pagoda the previous day, and the next day you go have an exam. And in the pagoda, you were like, please let me have an A+ in this exam. I really, really need it. And the next day, you actually ace the exam and get A+. You would say, oh my god, yesterday, that pagoda is thiêng as fuck, right? Because that word means it was so holy, it gave me exactly what I wanted. It was very effective, right? It just basically means holy. Or for example, if you just mention somebody in your conversation, like I'm sitting here and I'm talking about Snowy, right? I'm talking to Hina, and I was like, yo, you know what Snowy did yesterday? And immediately after I say that, Snowy appeared through the door. And I would say, holy fuck, thiêng de, which means, yo, this guy is really holy. He's like a god, dude. He hears me this as soon as I talk about him. Oh, you love Vietnam. That's nice. That's really good to know. Yeah. Can I say It's not hang, it's hong. I'm sorry for my writing. Here's how you write it. Okay. Here is how you write it, okay? That sort of looks like an A. I'm sorry for that. To deny an offer to something. No. I wouldn't say that. It's sort of like Japanese, right? You don't say yeah. You don't say no because it's rude. You would say, for example, if you deny an offer, you could say, I'm trying to think like of a good way, but it also depends on who you talk to. There are many nuances in this language, as you can tell. But I guess with a friend, you can say, thôi, em cảm ơn, kiểu như vậy. Nghĩa là thôi means stop or no, but it is very, it's much softer, but not really. But the thing is, you have to say thank you afterwards. So it's like, maybe not, thank you so much. You gotta do that. But just don't deny offers. Yeah, usually you don't deny things. Yeah, you have to say like, maybe not, but thank you so much, right? You say yes another time. Okay, so guys, back to the topic. Một chùa nhà không thiêng. That's how you say this. And the meaning of this is that the pagoda, the literal meaning is that the Buddha in the pagoda that's close to you is not holy. And the symbolic meaning is that somebody who doesn't appreciate the people, the talented people around them, but they are more sort of like in awe of people who are afar. Or for example, let's say, you can use this in a literal meaning. Sometimes people around me would go to pagodas, and they would go to like a pagoda in a different province, like really, really far away. And when people ask them, there's a pagoda right next to your house, why don't you go there? They could actually phrase this. They could actually say, and say, you know, the one next to my house is too close to my house, so maybe it's not as holy as this one real far away. You can say that literally, but the symbolic meaning is sort of like, for example, Vietnamese culture is beautiful, right? It's very rich, it's very interesting, and to foreigners it's beautiful and interesting. But for Vietnamese people, a lot of people take it for granted, and we have a word for that. It's called sinh ngoại. Sinh means like you prefer something, you like something, you're obsessed with something. Ngoại means outside. It's the same kanji as this, right? So it means that you are obsessed with the outside world, with the international stuff, and you don't care about your own culture. So to those people, if people are like, okay, why are you so, let's say weebs, right? Us weebs, we love Japanese culture. Why don't we care about our own culture? Because, right? Because the thing close to us, we take for granted. We don't see it in a high sort of value kind of thing. And we simp for things that are outside, that are foreign, that are far away. And yeah. Sing is similar to simp, that's true. See you, Okami. Hello, Iruma.ヒールさん、ようこそチャンネルへ。今日はね、ベトナム語のことわざを教えていきたいと思います。いろいろな言葉を、説明して、はい。書いてとか、日本語で翻訳とかしています。So physical friends you really spend time with. It's not really to that point, but kind of. Or if, for example, a person is sick and next to them they have a hospital, but they don't use that hospital and they go to the capital city to get checked, then, people could also use this. It's like, oh, the thing next to you is probably not as good quality as a thing way far from you. このことわざの意味は近くのものより遠いのもの方がなんかいいみたいな感じだね。近くのレストランがなんかそんなうまくない、遠くのレストランの方がいいっていうイメージだな。ちょっとなんかよく伝えられなかったけどベトナム語はちょっと難しいですよね、海外の人によって。日本語うまいですね。そんなうまくないですよ。そんなうまくないです。本当に。結構日本の方も見に来られているんですね。そうですね。最近日本語がサムネイルに日本語を書いて、もっと日本人が来てくれてます。本当に嬉しいです。日本語の勉強中だからもっと練習したいですよね。だからコメントしてくれるときに本当に感謝してます。Okay, so that's the basic meaning of this, and I'm gonna say it one more time. Bụt chùa nhà không thiêng. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go to the next one. Hey, your glass. Yes, I wear glasses. メガネのお姉さんだよ。ありがとう、ルイさん。Alright, the next one. Oh, this one is really good. This one is really good. Okay. I actually have a list. So, this is number 4. This one actually, oh my god, my dad just used a proverb. I'm not sure if you heard that, but he just used a proverb right now. This one is really cool. I think you guys would remember this one because the image from this is pretty memorable. Hi, Kyoko. It is so cold. Kyoko cũng ở miền Bắc à? Bây giờ lạnh nhỉ? Đúng không? Hôm nay lạnh thật ạ. Oh, she has a list. Okay, so this one is basically like 性格。性格これかな。よく漢字が覚えてないけど。性格。で、this one is fighting. This one is like beating, almost. Beating. And this one is like 死ぬほど or 死ぬ like die. And this one means beauty. All right. Okay. So, oh shit, sorry. Personality. Not really personality, but more like manners. Mannerism, I would say. Okay, beats to death. There we go. So, what this means, 性格。そうだ。OK。ごめんなさい。もうね、漢字覚えとこう。ありがとうございます。はい。Attitude beats beauty to death. Yes. Poor beauty. So this is a really cool one, and the way you say it is Cái nết đánh chết cái đẹp. Can you hear the rhythm in that? Can you hear the rhyme in that though? Isn't that funny? Right? Cái nết đánh chết cái đẹp. And if you are in a Vietnamese language sort of class in Vietnam, as a Vietnamese, you would learn to sort of bridge the rhyming as well. So these are called repetitive rhyming, and these are called tonation rhyming. So this repeats, right? It's just X2, simple. But this one, they share the same tone. So net, tit, they sound the same, right? So that's how we do like Vietnamese literature, but you don't have to care about that. Basically, the literal meaning of this is that mannerisms beats the shit out of beauty, like beats beauty to death. But the symbolic meaning of this is that beauty means nothing if your mannerism is stupid, is disgusting. If you are a rotten person on the inside, it doesn't matter if you're beautiful on the outside. なんか美人なのに性格が悪かったらその人がダメだっていう意味ですよね。So yeah, pretty simple, but I think the image of this is really interesting, and you can never really forget this because it's really violent. And I don't know like who thought of this shit at first, but it's very, very violent. I'm just gonna draw this so you guys can sort of remember it very, you know, you can remember this very well when there's pictures, I think. So I don't draw well, but I'm just gonna try to do that. I don't even know how to draw mannerism, man. Should I draw like this person bowing down or something? Mana みたいな感じだね. This is the emote for that, by the way, so it's like that. So if you're like beautiful but display horrible manners, that means bad. Absolutely. Your personality can make you ugly. I highly agree with that. Yes. Kuga is saying, I'm actually learning something so cool. You're Vietnamese, right? Kuga là người Việt mà đúng không? Kuga biết hết mấy cái này rồi còn gì nữa nhỉ? Cái này dạy hơi thừa so người Việt, nhưng mà tại vì mình cũng có nhiều người Tây ở trong chat á, nên là can relate to a lot of them and actually learning stuff. I'm so happy. And the fact that, you know, there are a lot of Vietnamese people living abroad who don't really know how to speak Vietnamese. I never actually thought about that, even though I see lots of them while I study abroad. But yeah, I'm so happy that I could be of a little bit of help to you in knowing our culture, right? Okay, this one is pretty cool too. This is, oh, I'm so sorry if my family's so fucking loud. I don't know. This is cool. Can you guys hear people in the background? I'm so sorry. And my handwriting is a little stupid. Okay, so this これはね、漁師っていう意味ですよね。Wait, can you guys give me a second? I'm gonna tell my family to sort of shut the fuck up for a little bit. Wait a second. Tadaima. I'm back. Sorry, I had a fucking mental breakdown in front of my family. I was like, shut the fuck up. Don't worry, I'm very distracted. I am hugely distracted. I hate it. Okay, anyways. This means parents. Okay. This means umu. umu って忘れちゃった。あ、これですよね。Okay. It basically means births. Oh. And this is kodomo, child. Or it also means baby, you know, your baby. And this is ten, or kami. So this means sky, the literal meaning, or God, the symbolic meaning. This is the same as the other one. Oh. And this is again 性格。今度は漢字をちゃんと書きます。Okay, personality. Okay, so boys, what this means. I'm gonna say this so you know how to pronounce it. Can you hear that? What the fuck? They're so fucking loud. Can my family shut the fuck up for reals? Oh my god, 1 second. Hi, 戻ってきました。Can you guys hear the music? Jeez. It keeps going off for a bit. Hear a crying child. Yeah, I want that child to fucking stop existing. Anyways. Okay. So I'm gonna say this so you know how to pronounce it. Cha mẹ sinh con, trời sinh tính. That's how you say it. And cha mẹ means parents. 両親っていう意味ですよね。Sing means 産む or births, so give birth to. Gon is 子供, your child. Choi is 神 or 天。天はなんか空みたいな感じかな。それはなんか建前じゃないですよね。普通の意味ですけど、神は深くの意味です。深い意味ですよね。And then sing is again 産む it's birth again. And ting is 性格 so it's personality. Ting is the sort of shortened way of saying tingkai. And it's the literal translation of 性格. So if you can hear it, they sort of, the pronunciation is the same because it's the same kanji. It's se is ting and kak is kaku. So that's why Vietnamese people can have a easier time learning Japanese because we share the same kanji. I wish my handwriting was half as good. No, this is bad handwriting. But anyways. また性格ですよね。違うですか? Very deep indeed. But basically the literal meaning of this is that the parents give birth to the child, the sky give birth to the personality. But the deeper meaning of that is like the form that you take is decided by your parents, by your genetics and such, but your personality and what you become is decided by your fate. So this is a little bit towards that superstitious fate believing sort of way. If you are a psychologist, you would say that no, it's definitely the parents who create your personality. Of course, there's also environments, and I guess that's an aspect of this saying as well, is that sometimes your environment decides what type of person you become as well. Whereas, the parents is one thing, right? Your childhood is one thing, but the environment you grow up in also hugely decides who you become. なんか子供たちは両親だけしかどう言ってばいいんだろうな。なんか人の性格は両親とか子供の頃の思いしかだけで使えられないみたいな感じ。作られないみたいな感じ。友達も知り合いも私たちの性格を作るちょっとちゃんと伝えられないけど本当にごめんなさい。A bit off topic, but do you believe in fate, KROWKO? I think that I've heard a lot of things about this. It is a bit off topic, and I really want to make like a whole stream about this when we do questions. By the way, if you guys have any questions for me, this is a great segue. I have a Discord server. Go into that Discord server in the Crow event section. I have my marshmallow link open so you can ask any question at all, and I'm going to make a Q&A stream specifically for that. Discord サーバーに マシュマロのリンク、マシュマロの質問コーナー、リンクも開いてきましたので、ぜひそれもチェックしてみてください。質問があればそこに送ってください。So, it's a gotcha. So my simple answer to that is people have a bigger role in their fate than they think they do. But if you really want my deep answer to that, you can put that question in the marshmallow link in Discord, and I'm going to go in depth into that. So soothing. Thank you so much. Did I just thank you? I'm mixing languages all the way. Thank you so much, Kuga. I'm happy that you enjoyed it here. Cảm ơn bạn Kuga đã đến nha. Mình cũng thấy rất là vui. Thực ra hơi bị run một tí, tại vì trong audience của mình thì có rất là nhiều người Việt, đúng không? Nên là nhiều khi mình giải thích tiếng Việt trước mặt người Việt, mình đang hơi cảm thấy kiểu oh god, I'm gonna be criticized. Oh god, I may not know everything. Kiểu như là nhỡ đâu mình không hiểu rõ, hay là mình kiểu trả lời sai, hay mình thế nọ kia, cũng hơi dùng một chút, nhưng mà không sao, có gì mọi người hãy góp ý giúp mình. So yeah, I'm gonna say this one more time. Cha mẹ sinh con, trời sinh tính. And yeah, it means your environment or fate, depending on how you want to use it, decides your personality. So the situation you could use this in, for example, these two people are amazing people. They are probably the best, the kindest, the best human beings to ever exist on planet Earth. But their child is, I don't know, a drug addict, whore. I'm speaking of this like, maybe from a Western context, that is fine. It is fine to have a drug addict, whorish child, but in Vietnam, that's probably like the worst thing that could happen to you. So, right, like a whore, drug addict, fucking just disappointment of a child. And the people around them are like, yo, why the fuck is there such a difference? なんか両親はいい人なのに子供がめっちゃ悪いってこと。ちょっと説明できないことはこのことわざを使いますよね。両親が子供を産むけど、神がその子供の性格を決めるみたいな感じです。I'm not that good at it anyways. That's what my parents will tell me. Gotta hit the sacred school. Obviously, school is best. Go get your degree, man. Thanks for coming, by the way, Snowy. Thank you. Is fate kind of related to duyên and nợ? Em cũng nghĩ thế. Cái này nó như kiểu là số ấy. Em cảm giác nó giống số hơn, nhưng mà duyên với nợ là phần tử của số. Em nghĩ vậy. Fate is like the umbrella term for all things destiny related. Duyên is like fate, but it's more related towards the people that you meet or the things that you get. And no means like your past life, what you've done that is bad, that you carry to this life, and you have to pay for it. It's like a debt. It's like an how do I say this? Interlife interlife debt. But I'll go into that when I do the how do I say it, like Vietnamese superstition stream. Mình sẽ nói kỹ hơn về cái đấy khi mà mình nói có một cái stream về như kiểu là phong thủy Việt Nam các thứ, nên là mọi người hãy chờ đợi đến cái stream đấy. Okay, next one. Okay, let me pick a good one. Haha, this one is pretty easy, pretty simple. You guys could definitely remember this one. And I actually have two for this one. Let's make it a two thing. Okay. So these two are really funny. And they're really cute, actually. I'm gonna draw them so that you can better understand what they mean. Kaku to よく理解できるようになると思いますので、ちょっと描きます。I'm gonna draw this. You guys have to like put this image into your brain, okay? Okay. And then there's this one. Okay, so this is really funny to me. Okay, boys, these are the two pictures that I want you to remember from today because it's super cute. And this proverb is really easy to use. You can use it immediately, right? So the way you say the first one is mèo mù vớ cá rán. And I'm going to break it down to you. Meow means cat. Neko-chan. And mu means you're blind. So I'm gonna point towards it so you actually see it. You're blind, right? No eyeballs. 目が見えないみたいな感じ。Ver is sort of like accidentally get something. Accidentally like grab something. 何かをなんか手に入る手に入る急に手に入るみたいな感じ。ガザン So ga is fish. This is what it is. And zan means フライド。揚げみたいな感じ。Okay, so it means fried. So the literal meaning of this is a blind cat grabs a fried fish. But the symbolic meaning is that you are so lucky. You randomly get this thing, not out of your own skill, but out of luck. Lucky みたいな意味ですよね。見えなくてもフライド魚が手に入る猫ちゃんみたいな感じですよね。ラッキーみたいな感じです。So it basically means you're lucky. You completely did not do this out of your skill. You don't have the skill to do this. You just lucked out and you got it. And this proverb right here is the same meaning, but it just changes the animals inside of it. So, cha is inu. It's dog. Ngap is like hibiku kana. Hibiku, ちょっと待って。その言葉ちょっと日本語では何かわからない。あくびですね。あくび。犬ちゃんがあくび。ちょっと。How do I say it? I'll just ひらがなでいいかな。Ngap. It is yawn. Okay. Fi is a really weird word. It's actually a pretty nuanced word, but it basically means you got it accidentally, or it could be a bad meaning. For example, ลูก fi which means you accidentally knocked something over. But vỡ phải means like, oh, you really got this cool thing. It could be positive, it could be negative, but it basically means to sort of get, sort of you receive something, basically, kind of. And zoi is this thing. This fly, basically. That's what it means. うんこが好き。この動物です。まあ日本語では何かわからないですけど、みんな大体わかると思います。So, the literal meaning of this is a dog yawns, and when he's opening his mouth, a fly comes in. But the symbolic meaning, it sort of means like the dog didn't have to hunt for the fly. The dog didn't have to do anything for the fly to come into its mouth. It just got in. 早いかなかもしれないですよね。その虫みたいな動物です。So yeah, it's absolutely out of luck. It's not out of someone's intention. It's not out of someone's skill. これもラッキーっていう意味です。運がいいってことですよね。So yeah, these are really funny because I didn't know that they have two animals with the same meaning at the end. But I'm gonna say each of these things so you know how to say it. So this one is, let me use a different thing so you can see. Mèo, mù, vớ, cá, rán. Okay? And this one is chó, ngáp, phải, ruồi. That's how you say it. Pretty interesting, eh? Pretty easy to remember, I would think. Just sort of imprint those pictures into your mind. And you will remember it next time. A blind cat who gets a fried fish, and a dog who's yawning and got a little fly in his mouth. Mega-san, hi! Hello! 大正かな漢字は読めない。Dogs probably doesn't mind eating flies, but we do. Imprinted, yeah. It's a bit of a weird one because I don't know what dogs eat flies, but okay. Ooh, this one is really good as well. This one is very how do I say it? Very common, I would say. This one's probably one of the first ones that's taught to preschoolers. And there's a lot of songs that feature this as well. Okay, so the way you say this is nói cho sạch, rách cho thơm. So again, with the Vietnamese literature skills and such, they have repeat rhymes. For example, these two are repeated, right? Repeat rhymes. And, as I mentioned before, the tone rhymes. So these are tone rhymes. Sak, zak, sak, zak. It's the same, ak, 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 right? It's the same tone. Whereas this is just, these two are just repeated. So when you say it, it's sort of nice to hear because it rhymes. These two. Nói cho sạch, right? Sạch, rách, rách cho thơm. Same thing. So the little tiny details really matter here. But anyways, I'm gonna start explaining what it means. So nói is like お腹ついたみたいな、ちょっと医学かな。まあ普通に吹きます。おー、スペースがない。It means hungry. I'm hungry. Okay. Chaw is a weird word. It probably means like to do something in a proper manner. So, for example, you say, làm cho đúng. Làm means do something. Cho means until or to the point of or properly, and đúng means properly. So làm cho đúng means do something properly. So this cho word here, it's sort of like I would say it's like an extra word put inside to explain the extent to which you should carry an action. Choosing beggar. No. That's completely different. A choosing beggar is like somebody who is choosy and who doesn't know what situation they're in. It's like, you don't have the right to these things, but you sort of ask for it anyways. It's like a Karen who has like $5 but asks for a Louis Vuitton bag or whatever. Or like, somebody who can't really afford, special things, but they keep being picky about stuff. But this is completely different. But I will explain what it means later. これもほどとかまでとか、まあいろいろな意味があるんですけどね、これをちょっと説明しにくいと思います。And then this one means きれいとか、there's another word for it. I forgot that word. something 節。ちょっと待って。きれいじゃないですよね。別の言葉があるんだけど、それが何かわからなかった。ちょっと忘れてしまいました。Oh my god. I don't remember, but basically it means clean. Okay. きれいっていいかな。きれいっていいと思う。Clean. This is like up to, I guess, or a bit hard. This one is a bit hard to explain. Zek is yeah. There are many symbolisms. When you start breaking these down, you realized that you don't actually know what these layers of meanings were before you use them, I guess. Oh, where the fuck? Here it is. So Zek is, I guess, literal meaning is like 破れた。でも別の意味は貧乏みたいな感じ。what was I talking about? 貧乏かな。これが正しいですか？ちょっとわかんない。正しいかどうかわかんないですけど。poor, basically. お金がない。This one is the same as this one. Right? 同じことですね。Home means なんかいい匂いってことかな。匂いじゃないね。香りとか。香りじゃなくて、ちょっと、人の匂い。ね。ちょっと変な説明だけど。It means like smells good. But it also means good. It also means like good quality or like it also it means a little bit like this, like clean as well. These usually go together. But alright. Does Vietnamese language have dialects specific to certain places? I think they do. Although usually we just sort of have the same basic sets of things, and these are also taught to school children. I don't live in many provinces, so I don't know what it's like. We have T in the chat, my mod, who lives in the southern area of Vietnam. I live in the northern, so I live in the capital city, so I have the standard Vietnamese. I don't know how it's like for southern people, we call it like middle people. So yeah, I don't know. Mình dùng thì sẽ làm những dịch hay giải thích cho người dùng English nó một trường một công nhận. Kiểu bình thường thì mình hay dùng thì em cảm giác là mình không để ý đến những cái kiểu tầng lớp ý nghĩa của nó ấy. Nhưng mà khi mà mình kiểu như là như kiểu bóc hành ấy nhỉ, như kiểu peel off the layers, mình bóc từng cái lớp ra thì mới nhận ra là văn hóa của mình hay thật, kiểu rất là deep. Nhưng mà mình không hề để ý đến cái sự deep đấy khi mà mình nói chuyện bình thường với những người Việt. Okay, so the literal meaning of this, I'm gonna say this one more time so you know how to say it. Đói. Oh, I haven't even said this. Đói cho sạch, rách cho thơm. That's how you say it. Now, the literal meaning of this is, if you're hungry, do it cleanly, and if you're torn, do it in the way that it smells good. Now, if you hear that, you're like, the fuck, bitch? But the meaning behind this, you have to understand it in a context. So these two words, let me make it red actually. These two words right here, đói rách, when they go together, it becomes the word poor. Here, when they go together like this and it becomes one word, it means poor. Why? Because you're hungry and your clothes are torn. So that's the image of poor people, right? And this is an adjective, by the way. So you can use like, you know, these people are, no, exactly. It means like they are really, really miserably poor. Okay, interesting wordplay. Absolutely, right? Really, really cool. There we go. I'm just gonna put this here. Poor. Okay, you don't have money, but it's worse than not having money. It's actually like being really poor. And these two go together, not really in a word, but in a context sort of way, because if something is clean, it's probably going to smell good. If something smells good, it's probably clean, right? So the thing here, though, is that we don't use these in its literal meaning of being clean and being like smelling good, but we use these in two different words. Okay, so this one, let me actually wait 1 second. Oh god. Oh my god, I made a horrible mistake. Okay, I'll do this instead. Oh, that's better. Oh my god, no, I can't read that. I cannot. There we go, that's better. Okay, so sak is part of the word 청색. Okay, so 청색 means either innocent or legitimate or straight, or not as in a sexual way, right? But it means like you follow the rules, or you're a moral person. I think that's better. Moral, right? You're a moral person, follows the rules, who is a decent human being, right? And thơm doesn't really have a direct correlation with this, but I guess a feeling or an image of the person who is the opposite of this is like, you know, when there's, how do I say this? Here's a word. Bẩn, right? Bẩn is the opposite of sak, by the way, which is interesting. But bẩn means, the literal meaning of this is 汚い. Right? これの本物の意味が汚いですけど、ずるいの意味もあって、悪い人も意味が持ってます。知ってます。So this, from just this, you have dirty as the literal dirty, as like your pants is dirty, the floor is dirty, but you also have like, this player is not a friendly player, not a player who follows the rules, right? Like you're a cheater. Or if you do something that is so petty or that is, for example, let's say your friend lends you $20, right? And then when they ask for it back, you're like, well, do you remember that one time that I sort of, invited you to KFC and I bought you that mashed potatoes? Well, how about that mashed potatoes was the return for $20? And then you're like, okay, this guy's fucking, like, who does that shit, right? That is so petty and unfair and just sort of like rat-like disgusting behavior. You would call it this, right? Kiểu lúc đấy mọi người sẽ nói bẩn thế, sao cái thằng này bẩn thế, kiểu như thế. Kiểu, that's petty, right? That's not a decent human being. So, basically, what the entire phrase means is, even if you're poor, you have to be a decent human being. You have to not steal from people. You have to not beg for money. And yeah, you have to have dignity. Right, that is the best way I could sum up this entire thing. Is that how you say it? Yeah, dignity. It's to have dignity despite your circumstances. 貧乏でもいい人でいるべきみたいな感じですよね。Lead a dignified life. I'm already at a place where they speak a different dialect I can't understand. I'm a northerner living in the south. I believe if you aren't used to the different dialects, it'll be somewhat difficult to fully understand. Absolutely. Hungry but easily good manner. Rag-wearing poor people but still have to be clean enough to smell decent. It's not really about cleaning. It's not about being clean or, not having odor, but it's about your soul, right? It's about who you are as a human being, morally speaking. So yeah, I'm going to say this one more time before we leave to the next one. And the way we say it is đói cho sạch, rách cho thơm. Okay, cool? Coolitos. This one is a little bit theoretical, I feel like, right? Like, I feel like you guys would remember the blind cat and the yawning dog more than this one. But this one is a good one. It's a pretty basic and common one. That's a nice idiom. Thank you so much. Oh, this one is really cool as well. Ah, I love all these. I love these things. Oh, this one is better actually. I feel like this one is better. Okay. Let me do this one. This one you guys can use. What number are we at? I think 8. This one is like a good advice to everybody. Oh. Okay. This is a very short one, but it's an awesome advice for anyone. Okay? I'm gonna try and say this so you guys will know how to say it. Giàu vì bạn, sang vì vợ. Okay? Got it? Now I'm gonna explain it. This is really cool. So, this basically means okanemochi. Right? It basically means rich. And this could mean this. How am I writing this right now? This could mean rich in a cultural way, a meaningful way, but usually it's used in a direct monetary way. Okay, this means rich. V means because of. No okage de. みたいな。この Wait, how do I? There it is. right? So due to, thanks to, it's more like thanks to. It basically means, it explains the cause of something, the reason of something. Your speech restores my morality. Really? You like my Vietnamese accent? This means tomodachi. It means friends. I cannot fucking write with this one. I can't. And this means, this is a bit of a hard one to pin down, but it's the feeling of royalty, luxury, or of higher class, basically. Elite feeling. Now, I don't know how to like put this in a boss みたいな。なんかボスじゃなくて、どう言えばいいんだろうな. Anh cũng không rõ câu này lắm. Thế á? Câu này rất là dễ. Đây này, em sẽ giải thích luôn. But it's the feeling of richness, of being elite, you know, of being a higher class person. I don't know how to fucking. 素敵じゃなくて、なんかお金持ちのイメージかな。イメージっていうか、ちょっと説明にくいですよね、やっぱりベトナムは。It's like they feel like you have a royal-ish presence. If somebody says, "Oh, cái này nhìn sang thế," which means, "Oh, this looks very sang." It means it looks very luxury. It looks like somebody of higher class would wear it. And it's not necessarily just money, because in Vietnamese, or at least our culture, we have a thing about how, nghĩa là có một cái từ đó gọi là chọc phú. And chọc phú means somebody who has money but doesn't have manners, right? So we look down upon people who only have money but they don't have that feeling of higher class. There are people who don't have money, but they would still be used like with this word to describe them, right? They have this air of eliteness, of higher class, of, you know, there's another word for it, but it just fucking slipped off my mind. How do I say it? It's not really virtuous. It's not really guided towards morality, but it's more of mannerism and the air that you give off. Look good, wish for a wife. No, it's not. That is definitely wrong. That's not the way to say it. Không phải vì cái đấy đâu anh ạ. Đây để em sẽ giải thích đợi một tí. So, this is the same as this, so I don't have to explain it anymore. Okay? And vợ is oksan. And it means your wife. It means your waifu. Oh my god. Poshness. It's not really posh. I feel like posh is used with a negative in a connotation, whereas this is used only with a positive connotation. Okay. Before that though, if you want to support the channel, I'm sorry, I have to segue to this because I forget otherwise. If you want to support the channel, link is pinned in the chat. You can get our new merch, or you can donate straight through Streamlabs, and it would definitely help the channel. So thank you for that. Nếu như bạn nào muốn ủng hộ channel của mình thì có thể ấn vào đường link mà mình đã pin ở trong cái chat. Thì khi mọi người vào đây có thể mua quần áo và giày dép các thứ mà mình thiết kế, hoặc là donate thẳng luôn. Okay, thank you. Alright. Shameless plug out of the way. Let's keep going. Now, I'm going to say this one more time so you know how to say it. Giàu vì bạn, sang vì vợ. And the reason, the literal meaning of this is that you are rich because of your friend, and you have this air of royalty and of high class because of your wife. And that already might give you an idea of what it means. What it means is, the general sense, is the people that you surround with make you who you are. right? It creates you. It creates the air that you sort of exude, I guess. But the more direct meaning, and I think this is where the advice comes from, is to choose your friends, right? Because the crowd that you hang with decide how successful you will become. And this is literal. And I think this is absolutely genius, this saying. It's absolutely genius. The two things that are really important in life is, first of all, your friends, your group of friends, and the second of all is your life partner, right? Those two things decide your happiness, and it also decides your point of view, your life view, and the way that the path that your life takes. Giống như chọn bạn mà chơi, nó cũng hơi giống chọn bạn mà chơi, nhưng mà mình nghĩ cái đoạn mà giàu vì bạn á thì nó là về chọn bạn mà chơi, right? Và cái sang vì vợ là như kiểu là chọn cái người mà mình sẽ cưới cẩn thận, kiểu như thế. Tại vì nó sẽ quyết định là về sau cuộc sống của mình sẽ như thế nào, mình có phải là người thành công hay không, mình có phải là người thành đạt hay không. Và có thể nói như thế thì nghe nó hơi bị nghĩa đen một tí, nhưng mà ngay cả nghĩa đen mình cũng thấy rất là đúng, right? It's a wholesome advice, absolutely. And you know, these proverbs don't just appear one day, right? A dude doesn't just, hey, you know what? I'm gonna say this from now on. No, it's a combination. It's not a combination. There's another word for it. An accumulation of knowledge, know-hows, and, you know, experiences from lots and lots of generations. And có một cái từ mà mình rất là thích trong tiếng Việt đấy là đúc kết. And it means it creates something, but it's not really create, it's not merely creates, but it's comparable to like when you're forging gold bars or something, right? These valuable lessons are compressed into this one short sentence, but it is generations of experiences that, you know, creates this. It's not just randomly that people think of this. Hello, Nguyễn. Sorry. Ready something. Oh no. Tôi chết rồi. Ôi không. PP enter thôi sao rồi. No. I'm not ready for war. No. Em đang là Megane One-chan. Chỉ đang dạy học thôi mà mọi người đừng đánh em. Hi. Sukirio Yahoo. Cao lãnh tại phiền Yahoo. We're being raided.
No, I'm just a little teacher. Don't hecky beckies me.
Oh my god. It's almost 30 people here. We come in peace.
Really?
I doubt that. Hôm qua anh ta bảo là nếu như mà Crow ném cái weapon của mình á, xong rồi là kéo anh ấy vào thì anh ấy sẽ ôm mình, xong rồi sẽ crush mình bằng cái tay đấy, giết chết luôn, máu lạnh. Xong rồi mình nghĩ cái đấy mà làm thành fan art thì đẹp nhỉ. Just finished Wolfenstein New Order. Completely? すごい. Congratulations. Da. Aye, we're readers. Welcome. How was the game though? Was that good? 30 people so far. Una is here. Yahoo, Kohas. Yahoo, 채널에 요코소. 来てくれてありがとうございました. Vi đã tới rồi đây. Tưởng Vi từ nãy giờ ở đây mà nhỉ? Em đang giải thích với những người Tây về cái này. Thỉnh thoảng khó dã man. Kiểu mình cứ dùng liên tục ấy, nhưng mà những cái câu này, nhưng mà đến khi mình kiểu bóc từng cái lớp nghĩa của nó ra thì thấy rất là deep. But yeah, this is a really cool advice. You gotta pick your friends, you gotta pick the crowd that you hang with, and especially your life partner decides a large portion of your happiness, of your success in life. So yeah. Oh, Raven's here. Hi. Chắc xem hai bên cùng lúc. Sus hai mang. Mình thực sự không hiểu là mọi người xem hai bên một lúc kiểu gì. Tại vì não của mình á không thể nào làm được như thế luôn. Can't fucking imagine watching two videos at once. That is like, I don't know, cyborg level genius savant level of brain. Foreign folks. Amazing. Gonna play the next one. Ê, nó có sequel. Em không hề biết. Chọn bạn mà chơi chọn vợ mà cưới. Cưới chứ lại anh ở trong vợ. You trying to be a baby? But yeah, that's basically the one. I'm gonna say it one more time. Dầu vì bạn sang vì vợ. That's how you say it. It's a good advice, right? Những người nào cưới rồi có thể confirm. Sang vì vợ, right? Definitely friends. Nice to meet you. Hello Sang. Lúc biết là Sang du học ở Nhật á, mình thấy kiểu wow, suge. So kissed本当に。thì hai vài câu nào mà why can't. Definitely why can't. Hai vài câu lúc này nó kiểu nhỉ, không hiểu kiểu gì luôn. Both of you guys right now. Is he still streaming? This Chad boy. Bật hai cửa sổ. Không phải hai cửa sổ, vấn đề là não ở đâu? Não ở đâu? Ra đây. Kohatsu. Không có được. Thank you so much Zhang for subscribing. Welcome to the 10 news. Mình đã bật subscribers only mà nhỉ? Thế mọi người subscribe rồi. Thank you so much. Oh my god, lên thật này. Oh god. Thank you so much. Wow. Why? 嬉しい。ありがとうございます。本当に。Enjoy yourselves, Idioms. Đây là cộng đồng Việt đang đổ bộ. Từ nãy giờ toàn người Tây á. Yeah, mọi người vào đây. Okay. Oh, this one is really good. I really like the ones with animals. It's Dojo. ありがとうございます。チャンネルへようこそ。Idioms. Thank you so much. Temkus. No wait, that sounds wrong. Mình không hề nói câu này. Mọi người đừng clip. Thank you. Qua đi chơi mọi người. Thank you so much. Oh my god, lên thật này. This chibi is so cute. Arigato. Thank you. I'm smiling all the time. Mồm mình đau quá tại mình cười nhiều quá. You guys make me happy. Thank you. I'm trying to like have a good. Mình đang cố tìm một cái nào đấy hay á để dạy mọi người. Thích giọng Crow thật ạ. Giọng Crow, giọng Hà Nội á. Giọng Hà Nội chán lắm. Thích giọng miền Nam cơ. Thích giọng miền Nam nói chữ cưng cơ. Oh my god, mỗi khi mình nghe người miền Nam nói chữ cưng thì tim mình lại chảy một ít. Japanese lesson when? I did get a lot of suggestions to do that, but I honestly feel like I'm not at a level where I can teach you guys stuff or be confident that I'm good. I still make a bunch of mistakes, like basic mistakes. Giọng có quyến rũ lắm. No you. Sao cười nhiều quá. Đau mồm. 私さん聞いてくれてありがとうございました。わざわざベトナム語に翻訳してくれた。ありがとう。ベトナム語がわからない。日本語、英語もわからない。でもこんばんはっていうこと。ありがとうございます。Mở stream Crow lên chỉ để nghe giọng Crow. Jeff có taste rất là elevated. Không thích giọng Crow ở ba ngôn ngữ. Gì giọng Crow ấm cực nghe mà không chán. Có ấm bằng giọng An không ta? Không dám. Tại hạ không dám. Mình thích cái giọng cười của anh An. Nghe rất là phê. Cái giọng cười của mình nó hơi bị nghe nó hơi bị dở hơi. Nó hơi bị squeaky. Nó hơi bị giống cái xịt kính. Đâm ra là mình không thích lắm. Ok, bây giờ mình phải thôi. Mình phải dậy thôi, không là mình lại quên mất. Yes, phê lắm luôn. Phê nhỉ? Lúc mà nghe thấy phê thật. Đáng use. No game. Game more đáng use. Ôi giời, ôn để cho nhà bên dậy tên là cô giáo Thảo. No. Em còn nói thế đâu. Tại sao mẹ biết chữ K kiểu này nhỉ? Mỗi khi mình dùng cái bảng này mình lại cảm thấy chữ của mình xấu. Trứng khô đơn cái gì nhỉ? À, vịt. Quên mất. Thích giọng An lẫn giọng Crow. Ồ. Bắt cả hai tay. Too many times. Anh An vẫn đang stream à? Thôi nhỉ, để mình xem nào. Ê, vẫn đang stream này. À, đâu hết rồi. Oh no. Oh no. We're here to learn Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You guys are freaking more Vietnamese than me. But I need English translation. Egg smarter than duck. Yeah. Basically, that's what it is. So, mình sẽ thử nói. Fuck. Chuyển nhầm tiếng. I'm going to pronounce this so you know how to do it. Oh my god, thank you, Ron. Holy ballsack. Hey. Thank you so much, Ron, for the puck. $5. Thanks for teaching. Well, thank you for learning and trusting me with your Vietnamese, your chance of getting a Vietnamese girlfriend. 翻訳アプリでみんなの会話を理解できるかな？ちゃんと答えられないで答えられなくてすいませんって言ってくれた。大丈夫ですよ、私さん。なんかわざわざ翻訳してくれるのは本当に嬉しいですよ。感謝してます。みんなもそれはいいですよね。ありがとうございます。Tìm 4 ngăn để hiểu cả hai được. Khôn quá. Não to. Như não to thật. Còn nếu mà chọn ăn hay khô thì tôi chọn cả hai. 大丈夫です。ね、大丈夫ですよ。Think for possible Translate the sentence. Eggs are smarter than duck. That's absolutely what it is. Okay, I'm gonna actually focus now because I can't focus. 맞지, yahoo! You guys are too cute. I'm distracted. trứng khôn hơn vịt. That's how you say it. Okay, that's the pronunciation. Now I'm gonna start explaining. で、これからは説明を始めます。これはね、卵っていう意味ですよ。卵。That doesn't even look like an egg. Doesn't matter. It means an egg. Right? 大丈夫ゆきさん. Nghe con nói tiếng mà cũng dáng căng tay nghe xem hiểu được chữ nào không? Mình cũng trình còi lắm mọi người ạ. Nên là chắc là mình nói mọi người hiểu hết luôn á. I see words I actually know. Yay! You're the cute one. No ravens. You. Egg. かわいい。本当にかわいい。なんか日本人は英語を使うときにいいですよね。かわいい。これが好き。Okay, sorry. What was I doing? Right. This one is basically 頭いい。Oh my god. I cannot fucking draw on this. Những người mà quen vẽ giỏi á, mình thấy phục dã man. Tại vì vẽ như kiểu là viết ở một nơi đúng không? Nhưng mà mắt lại nhìn ở một nơi mà vẫn vẽ đẹp. Giỏi thật. You my god. I love your voice. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my god. You my god. Thank you so much. I'm super happy to hear that, actually. This basically means like big brain moment. This is how I draw brains. I don't know. Mọi người thích ăn não lợn không? Mình thích ăn món đấy cơ. Random shit, but so this means smart. This is 노호가. More. Right? And this is Ducky Momo. So I'm gonna draw it so that you guys can actually remember it instead of just a bunch of words. When I can draw and aid your how do I say it? Aid your memory? I will. This is the future. Is this the future collab? Em cũng muốn collab với anh An nhưng mà chưa nói chuyện gì với nhau về vụ đấy. Vẫn đang hơi shy. Súp heo. No, không thích súp óc heo đâu. Mà em với súp à? Có 2 cách mà mình ăn não heo. Thứ nhất là mình hấp và ăn với muối. Oh my god. Nói mà kiểu saliva nó ra luôn á. Với 2 là ăn vào trứng. Mọi người đã bao giờ như kiểu dầm nát cái óc đấy ra xong rồi đập trứng vào, xong rồi dán cái trứng đấy lên. Oh my god. Thèm ăn dã man. Chiên trứng cũng là đúng rồi. We get it. Quạch quạch. Dims. Jeff vẫn 9 môn văn bằng một cách kỳ diệu nào đó. Tại vì Jeff giỏi. Simple as that. Okay. Don't understand a single word, sorry. Well, that's expected, and it's fine. You know, you don't have to understand everything in this world. That will be impossible. But we're here to learn, right? To live is to learn. So, no pressure about that, no shame. Now, the literal meaning of this is an egg is smarter than a duck. And the symbolic meaning of this is you are overestimating yourself and you are sort of boasting about your abilities to somebody who is much, much better than you. So, for example, a student is trying to sort of debunk this theory that a bunch of professors have spent their entire life working on it. So, you know, like in a physics lecture, and the lecturer is like, and then here's the theory. And the student's like,
but is it though, bitch? I have studied like 2 years and I'm so good right now.
No, you're not. Comparing to that professor who has spent his entire living, breathing existence on the research of that specific thing, you're not good, right? Có món ốc heo luộc. Không phải luộc mà là hấp. Hấp là lên một trình độ mới, mọi người hấp cách thủy. Tôi không hiểu, nhưng mà thế là nên tôi biết rằng tôi cười mimukui. Mimukui là何ですか? Thực phẩm luộc vào nước sốt rất ngon này bà. そうですよね。和食が最も好きなポイントかな。日本のは。Waifu is back. Hi. You're still a mod here. I then leaving. Bye bye. Bye. Mình muốn lỗi cho một đoạn 15 chữ đấy. Thật á? Điều tiếng Việt á? Nó rất ngon, dầm ốc heo với trứng rồi pate. Nghe như kiểu là nhồi máu cơ tim nhưng mà muốn ăn. So yeah, this basically means you're overestimating yourself to somebody, to a superior who is way better than you at it. You're just sort of like, you know, thinking that you're better than someone, but you're not, right? This is like basically that Kendrick Lamar song, bitch sit down, be humble kind of shit, right? That's like the indirect way of saying, bitch, be humble, you ain't nobody. Sit the fuck down, child, sit the fuck down. Khi em bảo bạn Yuki nói Nihongo đi, bạn ấy suffer nãy giờ với Google thì có sao đâu. Bạn ấy muốn nói chuyện với mình thì bạn ấy dùng thôi. Em thấy đấy là một cử chỉ rất là tốt mà. Hình như món đó phổ biến ở ngoài Bắc. Món não hấp ấy ạ. Không, thực ra thì não hấp thì em không thấy ai ăn, ngoại trừ em. Tại vì mọi người hay cho vào nước, như kiểu cho vào nước gừng với lại là cái gì nữa em cũng không biết, nhưng mà nó hở có gừng. Hi GC, yes, the trees are speaking. Be afraid. Nó có gừng với một cái món gì đấy nữa em không nhớ, nhưng mà người ta hay cho vào cái nước đấy hơn, xong rồi dầm trong cái nước đấy. Không phải là dầm, nhưng mà mình có thể dầm xong mình ăn cùng với cái nước đấy. Nhưng mà em không muốn có một tí nước, em chỉ muốn hấp. Tại vì khi hấp thì mình giữ được tất cả những cái vị của cái óc đấy, xong rồi để bên cạnh một cái bát muối gia vị, xong rồi là sắn một miếng óc rồi chấm vào cái gia vị đấy, xong rồi vẫn ăn cái. Ở phố cổ có quán mì óc heo ngon. Thế à, em chưa bao giờ ăn. ở đâu đấy? Dogs please. Give địa chỉ nào. I go eat. Ăn để cho anh ăn thèm. Không về ăn được. Ở trong Nam Kiều không thấy chỗ nào bán trứng chiên ốc heo. Ốc hấp cũng không thấy luôn. Chắc là trứng chiên gì ở ngoài Bắc ta. Anh cứ mua, anh hoặc chị Mèo cứ mua ốc về xong rồi dầm cho trứng vào. Done. Instead of telling people to sit down, we Viet compare egg to a duck. We know. Very big brain. Absolutely. はい、翻訳すると意味がちょっと変えちゃうかもしれないですけど、まあそうすると本当に感謝してます。日本語ができる人も多くないので、翻訳してくれて本当にありがとうございます。しかもベトナム語に翻訳するのすごくないね。ここにはベトナム人も多いですので、ありがとうございます、渡瀬くん。How do you know that? Em mới 2K21 thôi. Gì trời, vừa mới đẻ ra. 2K2 hả? 2K21. Wow, mèo vẫn còn là trứng. Tamago-chan. I'm here on the regular. Why are you saying 707? Is that your code now or what? Anyway, that's what it means. Alright, it means that I'm gonna say it one more time so that you know the pronunciation. Trứng khôn hơn vịt. Right? Simple. Simple. Yeah. Thế còn đó là quán vỉa hè, cũng không nhớ rõ. Tại ăn hồi... thế cũng lâu ha. Tại em nghĩ cái đợt corona này kiểu nó smash khá là nhiều cái cửa hàng bé bé. Kiểu khi mà không có người ra một phát là họ sập tiệm luôn. Nên là cũng không biết nó còn ở đấy không. Hôm nay em đi xem thử. By the way, phố cổ is like fucking telling me that you can find one kangaroo in Australia. Like, it's fucking big as shit and it's convoluted in terms of geography. I don't know where the fuck that is. It's just like, hey, phố cổ. As if that's like a specific spot. Follow người miền Nam. Ở đây có nhiều người miền Nam ha. Quả chừng có nghĩa là big brain. まあそれはなんだろう、生まれた時からいや違う、生まれた前にたまごちゃんはもう生まれたの鳥さんの方が頭がいいみたいな、ちょっとちゃんと伝えられないけど、なんかね、私はそんな頭良くないのに、渡瀬くんの方が頭いいのに、私は私の方が頭いいですよって渡瀬くんに言うってことかな。ちょっと失礼なこと、自慢してることかな。Okay, what's the next one? Bây giờ mình đến số 8 rồi đúng không nhỉ? Chắc là mình đến 10 cái là xong. Cái này đáng yêu. Ớt nào là ớt chẳng cay, gái nào là chẳng hay ghen chồng. Đáng yêu ghê. I'm a jealous person, so I totally get that. Isn't it like 11 at your place? Yes, it's almost 11. It's almost 11. 日本のことわざに何ですか、その漢字の中のなんだろう知らずっていうものがありますが、そういうことですよね。そうですよね。まあ同じ意味のことわざもいろいろ、なんか別の文化でも同じ意味のことわざがあると思います。Nãy giờ số 9. Số 9 rồi. Thế còn một cái nữa thôi. Một cái nữa thôi. Ồ, có rất nhiều câu. Ở đây là mình đang tìm cái website có tận 122 câu thành ngữ. Ôi lắm thật đấy. Yêu nhau yêu cả đường đi, ghét nhau ghét cả tông chi họ hàng. Funnies. I'm trying to pick the last one. Because after this I'm gonna end the stream, so I gotta like, you know, I gotta pick the good one. I gotta pick a good one. Thế sao có cái câu hai bàn tay mới vỗ thành tiếng? Em chưa bao giờ nghe câu này luôn. Làm gì có ai nói câu đấy nhỉ? Chichai gawa ni sunderu kaeru wa umi toいうものを知らないので、自分よりもっと大きいものがあるということを知らないという意味ですよね。ベトナム語にも同じことわざがありますよ。そっくり。ếch ngồi đáy giếng. カエルちゃんそっくりですよ、そのことわざに。これlà quan hệ vợ chồng thì phải. Thế ạ, cô mà ghét nhau á? Nằm trong chăn mới biết có giận. Hai bàn tay mới vỗ thành tiếng là vợ chồng á? Đúng thật. Ý nói hạnh phúc một người không thể xây mà xuất phát từ hai phía cùng nhau cố gắng vun đắp. Antaka. Pretty knowledgeable in the marriage life. Câu ý nghe thôi. Có. Vì họ đâu có nói họ vỗ. Lựa câu thâm thúy MV3. Yeah. Cái này thành tiếng Anh mất rồi. Muốn ăn thì lăn vào bếp cũng khá là hay. Mật ngọt chết ruồi, nồi nào vung nấy. Cái này cũng hay nhỉ. Chọn cái nào bây giờ? Một cái nào trở nên non, ba cây chịu là lên hồn đấy cả. Oh, that's pretty good as well. That's pretty good as well. Con sâu lầu dầu nồi canh, cái đấy cũng hay. Cái đấy giải thích cũng hay. Khá giống câu đồng vợ đồng chồng tát biển Đông cũng cả. Đồng vợ đồng chồng. Cái đoạn đấy thì em không nghe bao giờ, nhưng mà cái đoạn tát biển Đông cũng cạn thì cũng nghe rồi. Chị cứ đọc tiếng Nhật lên thì hiểu chứ đọc thì chưa đủ trình rồi. Nghĩa là đúng rồi, mình cũng rất là hiểu cái vụ đấy. Nhiều khi là mình biết một cái từ gì đấy nhưng mà mình không biết cái kanji của nó, không biết cái hán tự của nó, đâm ra là coi dùng kanji để cô ba cây cũng được, nhưng mà nó lại thành rừng chứ nó không phải thành núi. Nhưng mà I guess so. These idioms are so interesting. It's like a particle. Absolutely devil volcano. And I think, you know, the last times that I did this, I focused more on the grammar of Vietnamese, but I realized, who gives a fuck about grammar, right? You want to know how the people think. You want to know their point of view, their cultural perspective of the world. And so this is a really good way to know that through their proverbs and their sayings. So yeah, happy that you like it. Thuyền theo lái, gái theo chồng. Gái không theo chồng đâu. Gái modern không theo chồng. Bắt cá hai tay cũng hay ha. Được, không phải là đồng vợ đồng chồng. Đúng rồi, em nghe cái này. Em nghe cái là thuận vợ thuận chồng tát biển Đông cũng cạn. Đúng rồi, em không nghe đồng vợ đồng chồng. Đồng vợ đồng chồng, chị có phải ở miền Nam hay ở đâu ta? Ở đây em chỉ nghe mỗi thuận vợ thuận chồng. I like your teaching style. Thank you so much. Phép vua thua lệ làng. That's also cool. Okay, I have to pick one though. I have to really pick one. Câu này có nhiều cách nói. Gái theo vợ. Oh hell yeah. Có một cái câu gì em vừa mới nói xong nhỉ? Ok, cái này cũng hay. Một người thì sống, đống người thì chết. Cái này cũng chắc là cũng hay. Thôi rồi. Kết thúc. Doesn't matter. Just pick one. Thì em end bằng cái này vậy. Chắc ở miền Tây nên có gọi là The Proverbs were made a long time ago. Absolutely. And it's through generations of experiences they were made. Có chị vừa luyện tiếng Anh vừa ôn Nihongo. Dane? Ryoho mo dekiru. Chứ mà miền Nam có câu đó. Một con ngựa đo cả tàu bỏ cỏ cũng được. Cái đấy cũng hay ha. Hay là cái đấy ha? Ok. Làm cái đấy đi. Biết xấu quá. Đâu? Cả tàu bỏ cỏ. Ok, cái này cũng đáng yêu. Ok. So let's start breaking this down. I'm gonna first of all pronounce this so you know how to say it. Một con ngựa đau, cả tàu bỏ cỏ. Okay. This part here though might differ sometimes because we write, this is the standard way of writing it, and this tone right here is ao, right? But in informal speaking, even if in standard Vietnamese in Hanoi, we usually turn this into this, tàu, because it's way easier to say it. You know, when you try to make the sound ow, you gotta sort of contort your mouth a little bit. It sounds a little intense, whereas oh is a lot softer. And it's a lot better to say, right? So we sort of, sometimes we change it into this. Nhiều khi mình kiểu không nói là cả tàu bỏ cỏ, tại vì tàu nghe nó hơi khó nói, mà nói cả tàu bỏ cỏ thì thuận miệng hơn, như vậy. Con ngựa đau cả tàu bỏ ngựa. Đấy là loại cheating, đấy là loại traitor. No, can't relate. Okay. じゃあこれから説明したいと思います。So, this one, you can sort of like separate these two. Chị nó không hoạt động như thế. Em rất là thích cái kiểu mà cái gì nhỉ? I was gonna say something. Cái kiểu mà dịch meme tiếng Anh sang tiếng Việt á, xong rồi nói bằng tiếng Việt. Cái đấy là cái em cảm thấy buồn cười nhất. For some reason, it just makes me super giggly. This one, これは一匹っていう意味ですよね。One animal. How do you pronounce it? Okay, I'll do it again. Một con ngựa đau, cả tàu bỏ cỏ. Okay? This tàu could sometimes be tàu. It's just a little bit of a change in intonation, but not intonation, in tone, basically. As a person from Hanoi, I also find it uncomfortable to pronounce without making it đúng không? Em cũng cảm giác thế. Táo hơn tuổi em hay gì nhỉ? Một con ngựa đau cả tàu cũng đấy là mèo nói thế nhá. Dark, very dark. Okay. Tàu gang rise up over the... Anh gọi là tàu. Em đã định kiểu cố gắng gọi là giả giọng miền Nam ấy, nhưng cảm giác em sẽ bị cancel nếu như làm thế, nên là em sẽ thôi. これは一匹ですよね。One animal. Counter. So this is something interesting about Japanese and Vietnamese. We also have the same counter for animal. Is usually you don't have that in English, right? You just say one horse. It doesn't matter. Or one cat directly. But we have like 馬が一匹みたいな感じ. Or like một con ngựa. これは匹ってこと。匹ですよね。で、これは1。そういう意味です。I pronounce it tàu. Cá tàu bỏ có kìa vậy ha. Rồi em bị cancel. Em vả vào miệng. Em xin lỗi, em không bắt trước. Hi Gregory. Actually, one of the reasons why I picked to be a crow is because I like making impersonations, And crows can actually copy human speech pretty well. So, animal. そうだね。一匹. Ok. Ăn là giọng miền Nam, miền Tây sợ thế á. Giọng Anh An nghe cũng ấy nhỉ. Thì chính ra mà từ lúc mà em nghe giọng Anh An xong em hơi bị lái theo. Xong mình kiểu oh no, mình không phải người Hải Phòng, mình là người Hà Nội, phải stick to my bản sắc. But sometimes nó hơi bị lai. Em không biết vẽ ngựa nhưng mà thôi để cố. Lúc là vẽ ngựa nhìn nó cũng hơi giống con bò. So don't fuck with me. Oh god, see, nó bắt đầu giống con bò rồi. It's starting to become. これはね、馬ですよ。馬っていう意味です。けど、牛みたいな絵描いてる。Okay, just pretend like I'm good at it, okay? Pretend. Oh my god, I don't know where the nose goes. Just pretend. Lamau. わかんない。馬っていう動物です。Okay. So this means horse, obviously. Okay. Looking more like a horse now. Good job. Thank you. She goes up, everything will be 大丈夫。耳はちゃんとで、ありがとうございます。ちょっと牛みたいな。描いてるけど、頑張ってました。That's actually really good. Is it? Holy balls. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Thank you a lot? Who says that? Thank you so much. I'm sorry. Okay. What was I doing? Right. This one is itai. 細かく書きます。And it means hurt. That does not look like hurt. It looks like hort. There we go. Uma desu. This needs to be an NFT. Thank you a bunch. How can I'm gonna let you pass this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anh sẽ spank mình. Mình sợ lắm. Mình thích. Nhầm, mình sợ lắm các bạn ơi. This means a whole, I guess. なんかすべてと同じ意味かな。全部とか全員とか、いろいろな意味ですよね。まあとりあえず全部、すべてみたいな感じ。And it means whole or every, but no, it's not really every. It's whole. It's more like whole. Thank you a lot. KROWKO is using. Seeing your draw makes me more aware of how shitty. No way. Mình không thể nào tin nổi là có một người ở bên server Anh An mà lại không biết vẽ. I don't trust that shit. Mike, are you okay? Oh, is my mic okay? My mic is okay. My mic is okay. What are you talking about? You made me scared, bro. Alright. Tàu ngựa is where they keep. Oh, thực ra em không hề biết đâu. Đến bây giờ em vẫn không biết cái chữ tàu này. Em cứ tưởng nó là như kiểu là cái plural counter cho horse á. Giống như kiểu nhiều con quạ thì nó không gọi là crow flock mà nó gọi là crow kiểu murder ấy. Hóa ra không phải vậy à? Cái này có phải cái feeder của con này không? Con ngựa hay là nó là stable? Is it? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, 牛牛になっちゃった。どうすればいいんだろう。まあとりあえず馬見たくない。馬っぽくないね全然。とりあえず馬の住んでいる場所ですよね。その意味ですよ。nói chung là chỗ ngựa. It's basically like where the horses are kept. I'm drawing them a lot like dogs. I don't know why. Probably for my dog obsession, but you know, just pretend. Just pretend like I'm the new Picasso on the rise right now. So stable. Stable? It's a stable. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the pog knowledge. I don't know. Pretend like I'm good. Anyways, it's the place where horses are kept. Okay? This is hay. They're eating here. There we go. Cool. Horse tame field. Plural. Anyway, indeed, I can speak 4 languages and can't hear any word I know here. What languages do you speak? Không thì họ gọi là born cho nhanh. Có bài viết về ý nghĩa của thịt kho tàu trên Facebook. Thật á? We can see them as horses. Thank you. Picasso. That is funny. That is funny. I'll give you a little. I don't know what the fuck to give you. I have nothing. I'll give you a little kiss for that. There we go. That's yours and yours only for the pog joke. Okay. And this is yameru. Oh, here we go. Stable. And it means to quit. And this one, I want you guys to say it in the chat. Kusa. Oh! What is that? Hey, little Mouse. Little Mouse. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. Yeah, is he from your thing? Or is he not? Wait, what am I doing? Oh god. Good thing nào não mình lại bị đơ rồi, mình không biết mình đang làm gì. Okay. Here we go. Oh! Kusa desu. これ草の漢字かな。ちょっと違うかも。違う。これですね。草。He's my friend. Yims. Thank you, Flend, for coming. Big mouse vibes. To say. Oh, they like. Oh, kusa. そうしね. Kiss from KROWKO is so worth it. Tàu có nghĩa là chuồng. Em chưa bao giờ nuôi ngựa nên cũng không biết. But yeah, this basically means grass. Right? So it could mean hay as well, I guess, in this case. Do horses eat hay or grass? I don't know, probably both. They're like my guinea pigs. Grass is love. そうよね。笑う。ってこと。Anyway, so the literal meaning of this is that if one horse is hurt, the entire stable will stop eating grass. But how do I say it? The symbolic meaning of this is a little bit nuanced. It could mean multiple things, but basically it sort of talks about community and how if one of you guys are in trouble, then everybody, pitches in. And how do I really say this? Let me look it up actually, because I think it's in here and there's an actual legitimate meaning behind this that I can talk about. Okay. Okay. So it talks about togetherness, it talks about sympathy, empathy, and love, and it's sort of like teamwork, but not really. But like, when you share with somebody, when you empathize with someone, because this one horse is hurt, so the entire stable's like, oh man, Jimmy's hurt right now, he can't eat hay, let's all quit hay today, just to be with him. So yeah, it's a really cute thing. And another animal related proverb, I find it really easy to memorize things when it's animal related, which, by the way, is directly related to my merch, which also has animal and Japanese proverb on it. So if you want to check that out, link is in the chat. The little horse illustrator. Thank you so much. They eat both. I read the explanation for how Japanese type out their laughs, and it was really interesting. Yeah, it was the W's, because it's warau. And the W's, when they put together, they look like grass. So they actually say ksa sometimes, just to talk about laughing. It's a lot of nuances again, but yeah. Empathetic neighbors. You know what? You're good. You're a good man. Are you in Discord right now? Go join that Discord, dude. Thịt kho tới cái thịt kho lạt của Nam Bộ. Thịt kho lạt nghĩa là nó nhạt à? Nhưng mà nó đâu phải của Nam Bộ ta? Em tưởng nó của Tàu. Is it not? Chữ Tàu thật là thứ dị. Đàn ấy. Về kanji rất là hay. Học kanji xong hiểu tiếng của mình hơn. All for one, one for all. That is definitely the equivalent of this. No, okay, why are you fucking correcting me? It's not my fault that you guys say nhạt as lat. It's not even like a ngọng kind of shit. It's like a completely different word. It's similar, but not the same. Yeah, I guess you can put that here. Right? This one. Or it's about sympathy. It's about love, sympathy, togetherness, community. You know? Community and sympathy. Pretty cute, eh? Okay, let me pronounce this one more time so you guys know. Một con ngựa đau, cả tàu bỏ cỏ. And I'm going to also explain the little rhythms and rhymes because we did that for the other ones. So this one is pretty easy, I guess. This one, and this one, they have tonation rhymes. This tone right here, ao, dao, tao. It's the same thing, right? It's just a little bit of a change, and that's how they rhyme. And this one, oh fuck, this one and these ones sort of rhyme because they have the same all kind of sound. I wonder if those horses stopped eating for real before. That would be pretty interesting, but I don't think so. I don't think horses care. If it was like elephants, then I could probably believe that because elephants actually mourn each other's deaths, but horses, I'm not sure about that. Học kanji vừa hiểu thêm tiếng Việt vừa trầm cảm vì nó nhiều âm đọc quá. Công nhận ha. Is that an IDV streamer? Who the fuck is an IDV streamer? That sounds like a disease. I'm sorry. Chinese people cook 4 billion a different way. We use whatever we have. Oh. Em cảm giác là thịt kho tàu của Tàu nó ngọt hơn của mình. Nhưng mà chắc cũng tùy người nấu. But yeah, that is basically the meaning behind this. It's community, sympathy, sharing. If somebody is in trouble, you don't just, rub it in their face and just be like, haha, fuck you, I'm doing amazing. But you're like, you sympathize with them. So yeah. And guys, that is the end of this thing. Whatever this is, this lesson, this pseudo lesson, whatever. And I'm super happy that you guys enjoyed this, hopefully. And if it could be of any help to you in expanding your knowledge about Vietnamese culture, the way we think, the way we talk to each other, and hopefully the illustrations and the explanations could make it a little bit easier to understand. If you're talking about me, I don't play IDV. I don't know what IDV is. The name of the horse was Saita. Oh, the name of my... Raven has a horse? What the fuck? Whoa. Saita. That's Satan in Arabic. Wow. Có quỷ. Thịt kho tàu của tàu có mật ong à nên ngon. are you also somebody who cooks? Ở đây có những ai thích nấu ăn ta? Mình rất là thích nấu ăn nhưng mà thích mấy cái đoạn, thích công đoạn decoration. Crows out. You get it. Normally I call the caramelized pork belly. True. A little bit hoo-hee. Oh. Nice, that is very waifu material. Everyone bắt cóc him now. Become it. I've had the wrong shit. Oh. Had a horse years ago. What the frick? You can ride a horse? Ayo. Pogger boggers. Okay, thank you everybody. Thank you. Thì công đoạn ăn hơn đâu, isn't that everyone? But yeah. Xin cảm ơn tất cả mọi người đã đến và xem em. Cảm ơn tất cả mọi người từ bên Anh An sang. 来てくれてありがとうございました。Thank you everybody. And have a beautiful night / day. Thank you for existing. Keep it up. And I'm gonna see you next time. If you haven't, join Discord server. Discord servers. We have events there going on. Show your hand. We have a hand review event going on. Mình đang có một cái kiểu event là nếu như mọi người chụp ảnh tay của mọi người xong mình sẽ rate nó. Tại vì I have a weird fetish for hands. I mean, no, not a fetish. But yeah, thank you guys so much. And here comes the outro. Goodbye. We are preparing for the descent of flight KR-13 into hell. Local time is eternal, and the temperature is hot as balls. Please check around your seats for any personal belongings, especially KROWKO merch available in the link in the description. Please also make sure that your subscribe button is pressed and the notification bell is turned on. Use caution when joining the Discord server, as you may be subject to degeneracy, shitposting, and a very wholesome and loving community. If you require deplaning assistance, please report to the comment sections down below. The captain will be very pleased to assist you. On behalf of KROWKO Airlines and the entire Crow Army crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip. We are looking forward to seeing you again on board in the future. Thank you.